I wasn't gonna address this because I'm not trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, never will.
He's gonna be there. The legend himself gonna be in the building, making history. Meech, who else coming?
The whole nation, Detroit, St. Louis, California, everybody. Atlanta, Georgia, ATL, stand up.
Woo. Nigga took a picture with Rick Ross. You like a put your back against the wall.
Oh my gosh! You won't believe the absolute explosion that just happened between 50 Cent and Big Meech. This drama has reached fever pitch, and honey, Meech is finally showing his claws. You know how 50's been relentlessly coming for Meech's throat, right? Not only has he been throwing around these wild rat accusations, but he's been dragging Meech's entire family into this mess. Well, get ready because Meech just pulled out some serious receipts on 50 Cent that could turn this whole situation upside down. And here's the tea. Fans are absolutely dragging 50 through the mud right now, calling him out for being the biggest hypocrite ever. Apparently, he's known about these snitching allegations about Meech for years, darling, but only now decides to make it an issue? And why? Because Meech had the audacity to link up with 50's arch nemesis Rick Ross. I mean, the shade of it all. So, what's the real story here, loves? Is 50 Cent actually the rat he's been so desperately trying to paint Big Meech as? Or is Meech just trying to save face and protect his reputation? Let's spill all this piping hot tea.
Down.
When keep showing up next to that's an indication to me he might have some feelings towards me. That is just everywhere I got an issue. He show up around me. So I mean, if you know, nigga, forget music, because music ain't usually my motivation. My morals come off the curb. So if you see keep being around, you don't fuck when you come around, how your antennas go.
Okay, sweeties, let me catch you up on this whole messy situation. 50 Cent is now in an all-out war with Big Meech, and honestly, this could be the death knell for the BMF series. It all exploded when Meech showed up in this video with Rick Ross. You know, promoting this huge welcome home concert after getting out of prison last October. And if you know anything about 50, and honey, we all know about 50, that was literally all it took for him to flip the script and turn Meech into public enemy #1. The whole nation was buzzing. Detroit, St. Louis, California, everybody. When Atlanta stood up, you could feel the energy. But the second, and I mean the second, 50 Cent caught wind of Big Meech cozying up to Rick Ross, he went for the jugular. No hesitation, no mercy. Darling, let me tell you what he did. He hopped on social media and posted this absolutely shady picture of a rat with the words, "I think I'm Big Meech." A totally calculated move using Ross's own BMF lyrics against them, and as if that wasn't enough drama, 50 dropped this bomb in the caption, "The biggest mistake he ever made was not sustaining his relationship with Tammy Cowan. Her tell-all docu reveals the truth." Now, for those who aren't in the know, Tammy Cowan isn't just anybody. She was Big Meech's right-hand woman, his assistant and business partner, and she even worked as a co-producer on 50's BMF series. But here's where it gets really juicy. According to Blue Da Vinci, a former BMF affiliate, Meech put all his trust in Tammy, making her the head of BMF Entertainment while he was behind bars in 2008. But, plot twist, just a year later, word on the street is that Tammy flipped and started singing to the FBI.
He's gonna be there. The legend himself gonna be in the building, making history. Meech, who else coming?
The whole nation, Detroit, St. Louis, California, everybody. Atlanta, Georgia, ATL, stand up.
Woo.
This is when everyone started connecting those scandalous dots. Think about it. If Meech trusted Tammy enough to give her the keys to the kingdom, and she allegedly started dancing with the feds, could our boy Meech have been doing the two-step with them too? I mean, let's be real for a hot minute. He managed to walk out of prison after serving just 18 years of a 30-year sentence. That's got everyone giving some serious side-eye to this whole situation. But honey, Meech wasn't about to take this line down. Just 24 hours after 50 Cent tried to label him a rat, Meech clapped back with the pettiest response ever. He jumped on Instagram and posted a photo of himself with 50, but wait for it. He slapped a rat emoji with cheese right over 50's face. The nerve! And then labeled him an internet gangster. And just when you thought it couldn't get any messier, Rick Ross decided to stir the pot and jumped right into the drama, sharing this video absolutely mocking 50 for being in his feelings about Meech linking up with him.
Yeah, Tammy Cowan.
Okay, now.
She's a co-producer of the BMF Stars TV show.
Okay, and you're saying that she's an informant?
Definitely, 100%.
Okay.
She's been an informant since 2009. Tammy Cowens is Big Meech personal assistant slash business partner slash whatever you want to call. You know what I'm saying? Basically, she became the owner of what Meech has as BMF Entertainment, his company from prison. His company, she became the owner of it in 2008, and in 2009, she became a government informant. In 2010, she did a case that was pertaining to a guy that Meech met in prison and one of Meech's homeboys of 26 years. The person that 50 Cent got the movie from, the TV show from, that's the only way to get it. You can't get it from Meech because he in prison, so he can't DBA. He can't do business from prison, he's in jail. So he has to sign his rights to do his life story or do whatever he gonna do in his name over to somebody else. And Tammy Cowens is the person that was appointed to do all of that business. And she's the one that got the deal with 50.
This is what, at first, 50 tried to play it cool and acted like Ross's taunts weren't getting under his skin. Instead, he kept the pressure cooker on Big Meech, doubling down harder on those rat accusations. He hit the gram again, reposting someone spilling tea about the beef, writing, "LOL, bro, you got to see the text messages. Big Screech sending ninjas is crazy out here." But wait, it gets even wilder. 50 took it to a whole new level of petty when he dropped this video of some guy confessing to being a snitch, but with Meech's face edited onto the body. Talk about savage. In the caption, he went for the kill. He had Tammy Cowan doing all his dirty work, her new tell, "I'll break it down." Screech directed her and connected her to the people to get his time cut. Of course, Big Meech wasn't about to let these snitching rumors destroy his reputation. He dropped his own video, adamantly denying everything and swearing on everything that he's never told on anyone in his entire life.
Nigga took a picture with Rick Ross. You like your back against the wall and just slide down.
But honey, 50 Cent was like a dog with a bone. He just wouldn't let it go. He fired right back at Meech's denial, and this time he brought receipts in the form of St. Louis kingpin Dion Cuffy Gatling, who's still locked up and has been openly accusing Meech of working with the feds against him. Just when you thought this couldn't get any more dramatic, 50 took it to DEFCON 1 and dragged Big Meech's son Lil Meech into this mess. He exposed private texts and even threatened to snatch away Lil Meech's role in the BMF series. Can you believe the audacity? The texts were heartbreaking, honestly. Lil Meech, who plays his daddy in 50's show, confronted 50. "They just told me you unfollowed me on Instagram and now you managing Skiller Baby with Rocket when I brought him around you first when you didn't have a clue who he was. Now you mad at me when I would take my shirt off my back for you. I can't believe this, man. You act as if I'm your enemy. I've only shown you love and loyalty." Poor Lil Meech tried to explain that his dad linking up with Rick Ross was purely about securing the bag. Nothing personal. He wrote, "F Ross, but he gave my dad some bread so he can afford to pay his bills until our next season starts." But 50 Cent showed absolutely zero mercy. His response? "What next season, Lil Ninja?" Basically telling Lil Meech he's out of the show. And just to twist the knife, 50 trolled him by saying his next acting gig would be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. The shade of it all when he said, "I'll give Mona Scott a call for him later today." Just when everyone thought 50 had forgotten about Rick Ross and all this drama, he came back with another messy post, taking shots at both Ross and Big Meech's parenting skills. He dug up old footage of Lil Meech with Rick Ross's daughter, Toy Roberts, from when they were dating, and taunted Lil Meech about how Ross never helped his family while Big Meech was locked up. 50 went full savage mode. "Why old boy didn't look out for Mimi and send him to acting school, Big Screech, all your people that was out did nothing for him. You come home thinking you the black Pablo Escobar and effed him up. Then 50 made sure to remind everyone that he's the reason Meech's family has been eating before throwing shade at Big Meech for wearing Lil Meech's jewelry. I helped your family make over $5 million legit dollars. It's not my fault this all gone. B give the baby back his jewelry. But the tea doesn't stop there. 50 confirmed he's working on this explosive documentary that's supposed to expose Big Meech for allegedly snitching, and dropped a photo of Tammy Cowens, claiming she's got all the receipts to prove Meech is a rat. The caption read, "The truth and nothing but the truth, Tammy Cohen coming soon. She has all the paperwork and recorded phone calls, big screen."
Yeah. So look, I do want to do a BMF film because you've been entertained by a lackluster, small budget series. Now it's time to do a big budget film. Which director? Shout out to my homie F. Gary Gray, Antoine Foucault, what's up? Tarantino. It's a lot of legends. This is gonna be big, I can feel it. I'm just talking.
But here's the gag. Ross might want to pump those brakes on his movie plans because guess what? He can't do anything without 50 Cent's approval. Sources close to TMZ spilled that 50 owns all the TV and film rights to the BMF story, period. And that's not all. TMZ confirmed that 50's G-Unit film division is already cooking up a project about Tammy Cohen's life. This BMF saga is about to get even messier, if you can believe it. Fast forward to February 13th. The big Welcome Back Legacy concert for Big Meech was supposed to go down, but plot twist. The whole thing got canceled out of nowhere. The Emirat Bank Arena dropped the bomb on social media. Due to unforeseen circumstances, tonight's show has been canceled. Refunds will be made at the point of purchase. And you know, 50 Cent couldn't resist getting his petty on. He jumped on Instagram with this totally shady post. "I had nothing to do with this. Please stop calling my phone. I sincerely hope you have a nice day today. Happy Valentine's Day. I'm stronger than you think I am." But he wasn't done. He followed up with another post. "If you brought an outfit and was ready to turn up, I apologize for whoever's responsible. Let's get to that." The shade of it all. Then he reshared fans complaining about him getting the concert canceled, writing, "I apologize for your trip to Miami, but Ninja's been playing with me, so you know, let's build when you get back to the city." And because 50 just can't help himself, he had to throw one more jab at Lil Meech about his dad messing up his bag. "See, Mimi, your daddy out of touch. He think he's the Black Pablo Escobar. He eyeing up your hole is now." The fans are totally divided on this drama. Some are calling 50 out for being way too petty and holding on to this ancient beef with Rick Ross. But then you've got others riding hard for 50, saying he's all about loyalty, and if you link up with his enemies, you're basically dead to him. But here's the real tea. Some fans are calling 50 a straight-up hypocrite. They're pointing out how he's trying to take this moral high ground about snitching, but honey, 50's got his own history of hanging with alleged snitches. And if he knew Meech was a snitch this whole time, why is it only becoming an issue now? One fan spilled the truth tea. "It's time to admit 50 Cent is no better than the people he attacks. He's a snake and a dry snitch. All this Big Meech stuff shows it." Another fan didn't hold back. "I hate to say it, but 50 Cent looking goofy with this Big Meech situation, so he knew Meech was a snitch all along, but he's bringing that out now because he made a video with Officer Ricky. It sucks how all this has affected Lil Mia's career. Not a good look." So what's your take on all this drama, darlings? Is 50 Cent justified in calling out Big Meech for linking up with Rick Ross? Or is he being a total hypocrite for suddenly bringing up these snitching allegations? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to catch the next video for more piping hot tea. Piping hot.